Okay, so in this video, I am going to show you the menu and how everything actually works in Genshin Impact. So the first thing we're going to do is actually just take a look. This is what happens when you open up the menu for doing literally anything in Genshin. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you is basically how these items work when you want to wish or get new characters. So, if you do buy anything, this is the one thing I suggest you do buy, because it's really useful. In fact, it allows you to basically earn a lot of Pyro Gems a lot faster. Although, Pyro Gems are like key in this game if you want new characters, so... Or shields, because they can be converted into Pyro Gems, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. So basically what happens is, you'll get these bundles and stuff. All this stuff will help you if you need it. But, you notice how it says Intertwined Fate and Acquaint Fate? So these are basically this is basically the currency to be able to wish, essentially. You need... If you want to guarantee you're going to get a 4-star item, you have to have at least 10 of these. And that percentage is even lower if you want a 5-star character. And I'm sure you've seen it. People wail on this game to get the best characters so they can show them off really fast. But that's essentially what is happening here. So if I want an Acquaint Fate, I can't get any right now because actually no, I have 39. I didn't even catch that. So if I wanted to, I can buy 7 more of these. If I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. Same thing with this, because they both cost the same. So again, if I click on it, you know, it's for 7. Okay, and then these are, if you have 34 of them, which if I wanted to, I can buy Ningguang. Okay, so that's kind of what's in here, and all these items are useful. Everything in here, the Ominous Map, whatever level you happen to be, it's going to have that item in here for you to buy. But the only way you get this currency, you see right here, with this little star icon, the star glitter, the only way you get that is by wishing. And how do you wish? Like I said earlier, you need to have you need to have at least one of these to do one single wish. So the next part of this is Stardust. Now Stardust is going to be your friend because every time you wish, you get more Stardust. So you can buy a lot of things on here. All these are useful. And what's annoying about this is you can also buy the Fates using the Stardust. But what happens is it's monthly. It only has a certain amount each month. And if you wait, if you're a patient person and you wait, you'll actually be able to get a lot at one time. But as of right now, no, you can only, but as of for me, because I get so many of them, I only can get 5 a month at this point. And how do you purchase more Pyro Gems in order to wish? By buying this. And no one wants to do that. So here, that's kind of how the currency works. Now, the other thing that you can do to basically help yourself is always check your mail, because like just now, actually, before I started recording, I got this, which is called Birthday. And before that, they actually gave me a Fate for free. It's the same thing. They've been doing that. And then sometimes they'll give you like Pyro Gems. I got 60 here, and then I got 600 here. So they're being very generous from the last couple months. So a lot of that has to do with it being Chinese New Year. But that's just, I just wanted to show you. Now, if I was to go here, I'll show you guys. If I teleport to Mondstadt, you'll notice something. Now, you guys that are just starting the game, you might be between Adventure Rank 3, 5, 10, right around there.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
You probably met Catherine.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Now, Catherine says the same thing every single time, unless there's a new story or a story arc or whatever happens to go through her. But she always says that too. Let's see, if I wanted to here we go. So yeah, so basically, every time you level up in this game, you get a specific reward. Now each level is different, you know. Get to adventure rank 40. Once you actually do a quest that allows you to get to adventure rank 46, you get 100, 2 feints, 121 pyro gems. So you'll get pyro gems just by playing the game. That's one way to do it, is by, you know, all the levels and stuff. They'll give you different things. And another way of getting pyro gems actually is, I go on the map here. Alright, so if I go on the map here, guys, you'll notice that there's nothing here. But what happens is you get a thing called daily commissions. And in daily commissions, there'll be little spots on the map. They're usually purple. Well, they're always purple, but they'll just be kind of splatted all over the map, and you'll just do different things, like maybe you clear out a hilly troll camp, or maybe you'll deliver a message to somebody, maybe you'll help someone destroy a rock, you know, whatever it may be. You do that, you actually can end up getting 60 power gems a day, because you get 10 per commission, and there's only 4. Then, when you go back to here and accept your, she's gonna say, oh, you know, here's your commissions, you'll get 500 XP.
Everyone can hear your voice.
And then you will get 20 power gems, so you will be getting 60 power gems a day. Now, what's interesting about this game is I'm surprised they don't have a daily login reward. They do have a battle pass, which I'll show you right here. And by the way, guys, if you want to get to all those things I just showed you faster, you can use this wheel, and makes everything very easy.
Everyone can hear your voice.
Anyways, if you go here to this icon, you'll actually notice that there is a battle pass. Now, let me just say, this battle pass is very tedious. Sometimes you get lucky and you do something that's worth like 675 experience. Let's go. If you see this line here, it says I have 735 out of 1,000, and I need to get to 1,000 to get the next reward, which in that case would be a resin. Which is, this item is actually very useful, because if you run out of resin, you can't participate in events, you can't get the necessary resources to keep progressing your characters in order to stay ahead of your world leveling, which is very very annoying, especially when you're under-leveled and you're trying to do something. It's not fun. And also, you gotta remember, you gotta have the right team as well. So anyways, that was just a little bit about how Genshin Impact works. She's trying way too hard to be like a ghost, and I think it's funny, because her ad, I should show you guys her trailer, but it that was kind of funny. Okay, so that was a little bit about kind of how you do everything in Genshin Impact. Now, my tips and my tricks in order to kind of, so if you go to map, if you go to your map, you notice on the top right it actually says 160 resin, and next to that is the abyss floor, but let's focus on the resin as of right now. So it says 160 resin, right, which I'm gonna actually go use. So essentially, what you want to do is you want to maximize your resin, because I don't know if you guys play like Marvel Strike Force or Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, one of those games, but in those games, every minute that goes by, you get energy recharges, and you can use that energy to then do your daily, I guess, it's not commissions, but it's essentially the same thing as commissions. And, you know, that's basically how it works. Now, you can do this in a number of ways. Let's say, so if I go to my character screen, right?
Silly chirp.
So I go to my character screen, here we go. So I have, let's say I want to work on her. I just don't get how someone can fall asleep that easily. Anyways, you'll notice that it says ascend, right? If I hit X on it, I don't have enough Moron. So that's one thing that I need. I need Moron. And I also need more of these blue chunks. And these cores right here. These hoarfrost cores. That's an essential. And also I need these flowers, which... These flowers, by the way... I'll get into this in another video, how to find resources. But these flowers... You have to basically farm them in the same location every 2 or 3 days. And it's really annoying. But here's the cool thing about items is you craft them. But anyways, that's what I need. That's what I need for her. That's just one character. Let's say I wanted to heal the new 5-star actually, her new banner.
Silly churl, Billy
Hotel.
Silly Billy.
I have a hard time saying her name. But if I needed to do her, these are the resources I need. Now see, I have them all. But guess what? I'm missing more. So that's actually one thing I'm going to be doing right now is getting more Moron. But anyways, yeah, they're different items, and all of them require flowers. This is another fire character. How about we do like a wind character? So here's the Traveler. This is the main characters. Well, one of basically the co-main character. And you know, for her, if I wanted to send her, I could, except I need to be adventure rank 50. And I need 60 of these, I think they're called, yeah, the wind wheel ester. Need 60 of those. Which the nice thing about these flowers is they're in a very easy location. They're not very hard to find. And if you haven't noticed, there's a lot of that in Genshin Impact. So that was a lot for one video, guys. I hope you learned something. I hope you kind of learned how this game works. And the biggest advice I can give you is if you want a new character, and if you're just starting out, this is one thing you can do. The game's going to give you enough wishes to do one wish or one roll. Sometimes you can get lucky and get a 5-star, but if you were to go here and go to, you know, the main 5-stars banner, you could essentially get any character on this banner. See, if you notice, it shows 3 characters on the side and then 1 5-star. That's typically how they run their banners, and they also typically give you characters that are really good supports for the 5-star. That's what I've noticed. And then you'll have these things called off banners. Now, if I was you, I would not invest a bunch. Like, for example, here. For example, I'm going to show you what happens typically when I use wish. This is like the typical result when I wish for some reason. This always happens. Nothing ever good ever comes out of it. That's typically what happens right there, which you just saw. And if you notice here, I got Masterless Stardust, so I get 15 more. That's what typically happens. It's not fun. It's annoying.
Silly churl,
Just cannot get over her. Now guys, the reason why I have a healer, I'll go more into why I have certain teams set up. I'm actually just sort of testing them out. I'll make a video probably on Hotep. Alright guys, so that's going to do it. So yes, I am back. And ironically, one of my first videos is Genshin Impact. Never thought I'd be playing this game as often as I am. But I will say this. In the comment section, if you guys ever leave a comment in any one of my videos, I will make sure to always respond. And if I cannot help you, I will try and point you guys in the right direction to help you. Because I care about my viewers, as my viewers are what make me making videos possible. And I really hope you guys did enjoy the video because it was a blast to make. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys all in the next episode.